All right, I think I'm over the technical difficulties. I don't know what was going on, but I got them fixed. Hopefully. Welcome to RoadCraft. We are back into the rebuild expansion. We just finished the reclaim expansion. Now we're going back to the previous one. Just a high note, when I went back in there to get my marble sticks where I was left off, I remember when it had 22% done. I went in there, it said 6%. And when I unlocked the map, all my roads that I made were in there, but half the infrastructure that I did was gone. So I don't know what in the world happened. But that is what happened. I don't know. I spent about 4.5 hours getting back up to 22%. Most of the stuff I did, we already did. There's going to be some things that I don't remember what we did, that I did certain things. I don't know. I know there's a couple things in there I know that we did that we're not doing now. So that we have to redo. So, but anyways, that being said, let's just get into the game. Hold on one second, guys. All right, I'm back. Let me get my marbles here for a second. We got some things to do. We have some equipment we gotta take to the concrete plant. Got a lot. We already did this last time. I gotta do it again. Come on. Go. Where's my... Here. Move that mouse out of the way. Stop. So we got the riverbank we gotta do. That's right here. I believe I'm somewhat there. Only 15 logs. No, we don't have enough of that. Let's do... Oh, let's do a main mission. Let's bring put into the concrete plant. We'll deliver an object. There to there. There to there. Let's check this. That is at the concrete plant. Gotta get it from the machine yard. Okay, so where is this? Nope, that's not a vehicle we need. It's two of them. I don't know what it is. So with that being said, I think I'm gonna grab... Oh, let's see. What vehicle do I want to use? Special equipment. What do we got? No. That would be cool, but I'd have to get a crane down there. So let's just use the multi one. We haven't used it in a while. There. No, I don't want to sell it. Deploy. Gotta get to the machine yard. Well, that stream was way behind, like 30 seconds. I'm already driving down the hill, and the stream is showing and barely getting the car out of the garage. Hopefully we can make it all the way to the concrete plant. I haven't done any of the roads over there yet. I figured we start off doing something like this because we were doing roads on our last stream from the other expansion we just finished. I think these guys are done. I'm not in your way, big boy. You see these done? That's not what I wanted. That one is done. That one is done. Okay, we don't need them anymore. All right. Oh yeah, we need to go to the machine yard. I'm going to build this monitor up top. Yeah, this morning when I got up to check on this DLC to get my marble straight where I left off, because it had been a while. All my roads and everything were here, but all the infrastructure things were reset. I found them, but they were all locked. I was like, what? And then I went from 22% to 6%. I was like, what the heck happened? And so I spent a little bit of time today getting back up to 22%. I don't know if it was the same stuff we did before, but I don't know. I wasn't gonna start over. I know there's a couple things on here I know that we did last time, but like the hermit, because I already have the mutt, but that's how you get the mutt. So I wonder if it'll give us 2 of them. I won't need to, but we'll see. He's a little bit bigger. Alrighty, now let's get to the concrete plant. I'd like to know how when we get there. It's over there. There's an easy way here, but we don't have a bridge there yet. That'd be the easiest way to get there. Hey, Sassy, what's going on? How you doing? I think the easiest way is going to be going this way. I'm going to have to cut through. Cut through here. And this is crossable. I've done it before. I need to get a bridge over there, to be honest with you. Oh, it's going good. Yeah. Probably gonna fix some of these roads. I know there's a, whoops. That's a road we gotta fix. It'll get us right there, and if we fix it, we can get there via this way with a bridge. But the problem with the bridges is the wooden ones are the crappy ones right now, and all I have is the metal ones, and I can't take tall vehicles on the metal ones because they have roofs, and I keep getting stuck. So. Well, thanks. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Yeah, it has been a minute though, huh? Pretty sure my mic's working. Should be, yeah. No BS. Yeah, let me check the settings here. It's on both channels, yeah. Should be working. Yeah, I don't. It's just lately I've been able to stream for a while on the weekends at night, but not during the week. So yeah, that's part of the problem. Well, it's not really a problem, but it's life. Okay. Yeah, I just clicked the mute button on the browser, but I don't know if that was it or not. No, yeah, sometimes, you know, life happens. You gotta, life comes first. That's how I see it, you know. You gotta take care of your life and fam before you have your fun and games, you know. I've taken my scout across this. I hope this guy can make it. Really not that deep for the most part. This guy doesn't get stuck. I just don't know what's in this water. No, yeah, I haven't. This is probably the main game I actually stream for now. But yeah, RoadCraft is it's a very unique user base. Like there's people that play SnowRunner that play this game, but a lot of the big SnowRunner fans kind of just go back to SnowRunner. They don't really go back to this one. It kind of developed its own user base. And I know that there's people out here that play RoadCraft that don't play with SnowRunner. Need to back up. Yep, SnowRunner is really big. Someone a while back asked me in one of my streams if I was ever going to do stream SnowRunner, and I told them, well, here's the thing. SnowRunner has a huge player base. That the people that play SnowRunner already have the people that watch them, and I don't think that I'm going to get any other people watching me on a small channel in that game. I got some videos out on it, but they don't hit like this game, so I don't do it. I mean, I may try it, but at some point, but on a stream, but I've never streamed it, so I don't know. Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe it's the stream and not the videos. Yeah, I do too. I like this. I actually like playing this game better than SnowRunner. I believe I gotta go up here. Did we get this open? Yeah, that's why I said I may try it at some point on a stream. Excuse me, on a stream. Oh, my voice cracked. Did we get this open? Is this open now? No, it's still not open. Get to the port. I've been to the port. Oh, that's the port. I've been here already once, but I'll drive back over there. Establish a new base of operations. Oh, okay, right there. Yeah, I'll get to the... No, I'll get to the port first. Oh, really? Yeah, because... Josh, what's his name? RDJ, I asked him about it. He said he wasn't going to come back to this for a while. Let's do the port real quick. I need to mark my... Can I get there from here? Yes, if I went down this road. What do we got to do for that one? Deliver a vehicle and power, and then I need a route. And I'm gonna have to fix that road. Okay, we'll do that. That's a big, it seems like a big, I keep hitting the wrong buttons. It seems like a big objective that we can work on. You don't watch him anymore? Oh. Okay. I guess the way you said that, something must have happened. I get it. It happens from time to time. Let's go ahead and mark this. Let me finish. No, I don't want to go that way. No, LOL. Yeah, it happens. There's people I've watched before that I stop after a while just because I don't know. Sometimes it's not really the content that changes it, maybe the way they do things, like language and stuff, certain things. I'm gonna get this vehicle there. Okay, see if we can get it there. Yep. That's exactly it. Like there's been times where I've actually gone onto a channel, like a new one, and you know, you watch it a few times, it's good, and then you as you watch the person play over time, those are usually the ones I don't chat in. You can eventually figure out what kind of person they are just by the way they act, talk, and sometimes certain things that they do in the stream or say or kind of show, you know, can irritate someone, and I usually just don't watch them anymore. But I still watch RDG. I jump into a stream for about 10-15 minutes and then I'm out. I say hi, give a like, and leave. See how he's doing. I don't stick around like. But again, I don't really stick around a lot in hardly any streams anymore. I'll go in, say hi, give him a thumbs up, and then be on my way. Yep. I think we're gonna have to build this road at some point. So I think one of the goals for this stream tonight would be to build this road, get this base open, and then possibly put a bridge across that one spot that I need one, a temporary one at least. I can always change it later. But if I get this concrete facility open, which I don't know what else I need to do, I can probably make concrete bridges. Oh yeah, don't worry about it, I ain't gonna say nothing. I am not one of those types of people. Stays in this, what said in this stream stays in this stream. I don't get involved in any other person's whatever those people have going on. I don't get in the middle of it. I mean, I don't mind people venting, but I don't say nothing. Not me, not me. I'm not that type of person. Okay, that's done. Now what do we got? What's up? I was just asking what's up. You alright? Mm-hmm. Okay. Making sure. Yep. I'm too old for that. Okay, we need power. Oh, well, looky here. We got power right here. Well, it's got power. Oh, yeah, right here. So I need to bring the thing over here. I'm trying to find a good. Oh, you know what I can do? I keep forgetting about it. This one thing drives really well. I gotta find it. No, I'll just go this way. Go shortcut. I'll go down to this guy. This guy does really well. And then I could just teleport my vehicles over there. There's the cable there, or one of them. Oh, screen glitch. Let me see here. We have 18 metal beams. You know what? I might just make that bridge. I just got to get beams over there. How many do I need? 8. Yeah, I might just make that temporarily. Let me get this guy over the bridge. We're gonna need it anyways. And if we get to the point where we can't get big vehicles on there and we can get bigger wooden bridges or concrete bridges, I'll change it out. That's not hard. But I believe there's a big hole that we gotta, what is it? Fill in with sand or put one of those bridge layers across it to get to that bridge. This map, I believe, is probably the hardest out of this expansion. I don't think Washout's as bad. Washout has no bridges, but it's pretty much all flat. There's no like big hills and stuff that you have to like this one. So okay, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. I'll see you around the next one. I think I can get through here. Maybe, well, if I could run over this stuff. No, he won't do it. Oh, you have a good night too. Well, of course they're going to lock all this out. I'm going to go grab the... Where is it? We'll grab this guy, take him back to base. We'll grab 8 steel beams and we'll build that bridge. Tunnel exit base. But first, before I do that, should be 8. Yeah, there's 18, there's 10 left. I'll pick these guys up, I'll take them down there, and then I'll go get the bridge layer. trying to get as much done on these last 2 maps that I gotta finish before the next expansion comes out, but I don't think I'm gonna get there. I have a feeling that next expansion is gonna be out in the next couple of months. Could be wrong, but I guess we'll see. Whoops. It was a little too far. Well, that was weird. Oh. All right. Whoops. Wrong button. All right, let's get these down to that spot. I think I'm gonna put a. Well, I'm gonna put a bridge layer there, but I might at some point fill that up with sand if I can get enough. Only if I can get close enough to a sand quarry or use the scalper. If I have to drive back and forth a million times, I'm not gonna do it. I'll just leave the bridge there. I'll leave that there until I can actually build a small wooden bridge, a decent sized one across that. I should move these planks over. All right, let's get back up to the base. Let's get our bridge layer out. I don't. Whoops, I hit the wrong button there. Just go all, because I think it's at the bottom. There it is. I think there's 2 bridge layers in this game, and I've only used this one. I might try out the other one. I think, whoa, I think it's smaller. Okay. Yeah, when I get around foliage and some rain and stuff, the frames dip a little bit. But it's still playable. And I believe it still shows up good on the stream because I've played all my streams back and they all look fine, so I can see a couple of hitches here. I can always change it if it starts getting too bad. Yeah, it goes this way. I'm trying to figure out which way this goes. Back up a bit. Okay. D-tap. Oh. Can't do that yet. We gotta toggle the anchors. Now I can kind of sort of adjust it, kind of in a way. Now you can get another one of these bridges without having to buy another layer. I believe you just have to go back to the base, and then it'll say, "Do you want to buy another bridge layer?" And it'll let you buy it. I've seen people do it. I haven't done it myself, but we'll see. Okay, now I can get that guy over, fix that bridge. Granted, I'm not a big fan of the steel bridges. They look nice, but trying to get some of the equipment across them, it's no bueno. Alright, and there we are. I need to figure out, I was going to use this guy to spawn my vehicles over, but I may not have. We're working on that, but we need to do. We have to do this road. So I will put a marker where we need to go. Back this guy up. I don't think I need him here just yet. Alright, let's go grab this. No, what did I just do? There we go. Now granted, the bridge layer was not, it came out in this expansion, but I think it was mainly made for the washout map, not this map. Because there's a objective on that map when I put it on the PTS that tells you to test out the bridge layer, so I don't really think it was designed for this map, but you could buy it on this map in the store if you wanted to. I'm hoping that we can get sand close enough to this area. If there isn't, we could do it really easy from this base, but we got to get a route through that road. And this base is locked right now. I think it's this way. Yes. That way goes somewhere else. Well, there's sand right there. If I can get my scalper over here. Well, let's find. Okay, well, yeah, that's a tiny. There's not very many sand pits on this map. I'm gonna have to get my scalper somehow over here. Okay, so let's go down to our. We gotta get power to it. And their infrastructure route. Where does it have to go from there to the base? Okay, well, let's do that really quick. I thought it was going to use the one we had to build. Apparently not. We'll just we'll run a route out of here. I'm glad I fixed those bridges. Hopefully they'll turn right and not mess this bridge turn up. They probably will. Or they'll fall off of it. We get that base open, we can actually do a little trick. You can go back and forth from the base when the AI does the road, and we can keep getting sand that way if we can't get our I want to see what happens here real quick. I want to make sure they make this. It's a one-time route. They make this turn, we're good. It's just kind of a sharp. Wow. I think I got that on the money. There's only two of them. Oh, no. Oh, well, no, you got stuck. I knew. No, go, go, go. I don't want to start you over. Darn it. I'm gonna start the other guy over. One guy makes it and the other one don't. Oh, darn it. Alright, hold on. Let's just dispatch the vehicles. Now they're a little off to the side. It's not one, it's another. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to make I'm gonna move this. Just so they start back here. Okay, will you make it this time? Buddy, I don't know why you're driving off the bridge, but there you go. The one-time route, I don't have to fix it. We're golden there. Sometimes you just gotta push them. Okay, so now we have to get power there, and we have a power thing here. Alright, so we're gonna go to our little stripper guy here, since our base is not open. Turn it on. I'm gonna recall. No, we're not recalling all those. Can I recall my cable layer? It's like it's very picky in what it allows you to recall. It's not even there. I don't understand that. Like, I had that problem earlier. I was trying to get the big tree crusher and it wouldn't bring it out. I mean, it didn't do that before. I used to always get what I needed. Yeah, I don't know what's up with it. I'll just have to drive it from the other base. That's kind of annoying. Oh, maybe it's because I don't have the upgraded one? I doubt it. Oh, I thought this was a track vehicle. I was trying to turn it without moving. That doesn't work with tires. Easy enough to drive it there. Not a big deal. It's got high gear. Get that base open, then we can get that road going. Oh, okay, there we go. Almost thought I was gonna fly off there for a second. No, wrong direction. What's up? No, turn, thank you. Oh my gosh, almost went off the ledge. I can't see anything that way. Why put that view in there if that's blocking your visual to look outside the window? I like this cable layer. The only problem is you're gonna get into a lot of hilly terrain where it's got a lot of deep ruts. You would think these tires being that close would kind of help you get through it, but no. They get stuck in them so easy. You have to like use the other cable layer that is slower and a lot bigger and can get caught on things, unlike this one, but this one gets stuck. Alright, where do we get our power from? Where do we get from? There. So maybe if we follow... We could go through here. There's a road. It's up on a hill. There's a pipe down there we gotta fix at some point. I guess I'll try to follow the track. I was wanting to go through the trees and make it shorter, but you'll end up having to climb that hill, so I think I'll just go around. We just... Hopefully I can actually dig power there. I guess we'll see. We can make it... I mean, if we could just get to this blue part, that's all we need. Alright, did that route finish? I didn't see anything. Whoops. Go that way. Yep. No. Why is my X button not working? Completed requests. Alright. Completed. That's what I want. So that's done. I don't. Oh yeah, those ones that are one-time routes we don't have to do anything with. I forgot. The route disappears on its own. Yeah, maybe that little Static, the recall module. Maybe because I'm using the rusty one, I can't do big vehicles. I don't know. I never bought the big one. This doesn't look too bad actually. As long as this guy can make it and I can actually dig a line here, I think we should be all right. It's a bit rough, but yeah, I could have started from over there and dragged it, but I didn't. That's kind of my fault. This is where this thing likes to get stuck in that stuff. All right. Yeah, see this line? This is where I ran it from before. You can see where I actually did it, but like I said, something happened with the save. I don't know what happened. I drove it right through here and took it right in. I think I'm gonna follow the same route. But I'm gonna go from here. That's a line from a power line. I gotta get up on there though. Come on, turn. There we go. Am I close enough? No. Of course not. And it won't go straight for some reason. Let's just go. Don't tip. These big old tires have no traction. I don't know what Saber was thinking. But... And you suck. Well, it can go there. And we'll try it again. If it falls over again, I'm gonna grab the other cable there. These big old tractor tires have no traction. Big Saber screwed the pooch on that one. They give you a nice vehicle, but then you give it tires that don't grip. So, whatever. Guess we'll just have to work around it or deal with it at some point. How far did I get? Did I get far enough where I can just start here? There we go. But don't tip. Yep, that was my previous cable layer in line from before. I don't know how I got it through here, but I did. Come on. Maybe that's how. You know what? Hold on a second. These guys look like they move and that fence will probably fall down, so we'll just go around. You can't push those? Come on. Alright. Okay, you're in the dirt. Will you trigger, please? What? Seriously? Did I tell you I hate this cable there? Now I can just pick it up and then drop it here. I might have used the other cable layer, to be honest with you, because I don't think this cable layer was out when I did this last time. I don't think this crawler pack or whatever it was out. Can't really see what we're doing like that. We'll zoom in, but I don't know. I guess you can kind of see with the little navigation on top where you're Jesus, guys don't want to turn. There we go. And we're right here. I was gonna say, I almost in there. Yep, there's our third base. Sweet, now we could use it. That wasn't too bad. All right, now let's get this. There was something we needed this road for. You know what? Wrong one. It needs to get done, so we're gonna go ahead and do it. Not the base is right here. I don't need this guy here. Oh, what base is this? Roadside base. It's the one I want. Can stay there. I will grab my. Actually, you know what? I don't know how bad this is, but we'll try the big truck. If it don't work, because it holds a lot more sand, the AI can get further with it. I'm just gonna. I'll use a different one. Actually, I need to go to the store because I don't think it's deployed. Let's go to road. Make it easier. This guy. So basically, what you do is you just come back into the garage, retain, and come back out, and you'll automatically get a truck full of sand. And the fact that there's no sand quarries close by, that might be the only option we have. Unless I can get my scalper out there. And try to find a spot, but there's a lot of water. Open, let the AI do this. We'll probably have to go back and forth a few times. And I will go bring my... Here somewhere, where is it? Roadside base. And we will follow him and flatten it out as he goes. He would have ran out with the bowhead by now. But that truck isn't very stable and it tips very easy, so I tried using that truck on the previous map on the other expansion, and the AI just got stuck with it, so I ended up having to use the bowhead. He's just about out. Okay, I'm gonna widen this because when he comes back on this, he's probably gonna go off the edge and tip. He's got to drive all the way to the other end. And then I'll just recover it back to the base and he'll have sand and he'll just drive on this road. And then he'll start dumping right where he stopped. I'm hoping the sand that's being pushed into that other lane we gotta do isn't gonna cause a problem for the AI truck. Hoping it'll help it, but I don't know. Okay, let's go get that guy. Recover him. Chain, confirm, deploy. Tank of sand, or dump truck full of sand. If you mix it all the way to the end, we may only have to do this 2 more times for the other road as long as he doesn't get stuck. We'll follow him as long as we're not in the way. Well, I'm glad I widened it. He went off the road right there. I knew he would. He should start dumping sand once he gets to a spot. Usually the dumper's up, even when he's on a spot that he's not dumping sand. But he's not doing it now, so hoping it didn't bug out. Because it would have taken me 6 of those trucks just to do this. The workers are way more efficient at dumping sand than I will ever be. It's funny, it doesn't really matter which direction the truck is pointing. It's always going to drop the sand between the two lines. Unlike when I have to do it, if the truck turns a weird way, that's where the sand goes. Oh, he should have enough sand to make it all the way. I mean, he did all of that in one dump. If not, we'll just go again, I guess. Or do it ourselves, so we don't have to wait for him to drive 2 miles an hour all the way down there. It looks like there's some sand pits here. I might be able to get my scalper out here. Yeah, he might make it. He might run out. Put my fingers on that he'll make it all the way. Actually, what'll happen is he'll get right to the end and it'll stop like 2 feet before he gets there. No, he'll run out. He's not going to make it all the way. Yeah, go figure. Give me that extra 2 feet. Look. Well, I can always put the rest of the sand there. That ain't gonna bother me. Okay. Let me get this guy back. Retain it, then we'll bring it back out. And let me get my... We'll grab the scraper. Is it in this section? No. be in Roadworks. The special equipment? Yep. I just want to see if those are usable sand pits. Oh, hit the tree! I honestly really only need it on this far end. Not there. And you're stuck. Of course you're stuck. Nope, that ain't one of them. That's one. Whoa, that's a big spot. That's probably this plan all along. All right, let's get this guy down there. Oh, no, 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 no. All right, that was my fault. Now I got a pile of sand there. I was going too fast on that turn. Why? No. Open garage. I want to retain that. Thank you. I want to retain that as well. Oh, no, I gotta go over to road. There you are. Retain. Deploy. I'll make sure I go a little slower this time. Kind of funny that when the truck fell over, all the sand fell out of it, and that's all it dumped. Yeah, when they make the road, it's like 20 times the amount of sand. I'm gonna grab the bowhead. I'm gonna go finish that road down there. It's because you got stuck. Oh no, you fell over. That's what happened. It's because the sand's there, that's why. I shouldn't have widened it there. We'll widen this side of this road, not the center. And I'll see if I can use the road destruction to get rid of the sand on the side there without damaging the road too much. I might have to do the sand myself, at least in that section. Just trying to make it flat so he won't tip, but I don't know if it's gonna work. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna recover that dump truck. And I'm gonna start him from the other side. I think. No, I'll start him here because I want to see if he's gonna tip. He tipped, so I'm just gonna have to do that section myself. Because I shouldn't have widened that part of the road. That was my boo-boo. I don't know if I dug it up enough. I still think it's where he's got to drive. Still think it's too high. What are you doing? Oh. See what he does. I don't know. Hopefully it's low enough. It might not be. What's he doing? Oh, there he goes. Maybe it works. It's the first time I've ever tried that. Might tip here. It's on a turn. Crossing my fingers, but you just got to get past this part and then it's pretty much flat. I don't think I got past that part, so I think it worked. Guess I'll have to remember that for next time I mess up a road. I'm gonna back up a little bit, I'm too close. We must be needing some big convoy through here at some point. I guess now that I'm in a sand quarry, I could have just had him use the bowhead. Would have gotten through this a little bit better. Looks like we made it. Hurrah for that one. This is going to be a bumpy road. I don't know if it's just me or what, but these Lincoln roads seems to be a bit boring because they take a long time. We gotta go down that middle right there. I wish I could put this in a different gear to move faster, but it won't let me. I'm just gonna go down the center and then I'm gonna pave it if it comes out right or decent. It looks like it might. Get this done flattening out, pave it, and we'll get done with this road, and then I think there's one other one we gotta do, but I don't know if I'm gonna do it right after this one or get some other things done. I mean, granted, this road took longer because it's a double road. And it's a lot longer than the other road we gotta do, but it's gotta get done so we can get to the concrete plant. Or make it easier to get to the concrete plant. Alright, let's go get our paver. Oh, objection. Not the one I want. That's the one I want. So I don't like the stock paver. I stopped making roads because of it. Now I enjoy making roads. Better the paver, but take just as long to pave as it took us to make the dang road. And it rolls it too. So I don't have to sit here and roll it. Hey, it finally stopped raining. I don't need that scalper. I don't know why I keep saying scalpel. I don't need the sand scalper on anymore. Unless there's some other road around here we need to fix just to help us get through. We got a nice asphalt road. Pretty smooth too, if I gotta say so myself. They're usually all bumpy. Like that, like big bumpy, not like little ripples. I'm talking about lumps. Like you can launch your car off if you went too fast. If you hit it. Look at that, finished. All right, there's another road and some pipes on the infrastructure side. Objectives, could do the hermit, which I've already done because I have the vehicle. There is something I wanted to do, not really in here. So over here, or off camera, I patched all this up. There's water here. This is a pumping station. And that's a power line, and there's a power thing over, there's another power line, there's a power thing here. I'm wondering if I get power to that pumping station, is it going to drain this water? I'd like to find out. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use... I mean, I put asphalt here, so... And this water's pretty deep. I don't know if this is hilly or not. I may just knock these trees down and go around through here. Get to that power line. And this power line's pretty easy, so let's go to this base over here. Let's grab, which one's our power stuff? Not that one. Special equipment, maybe? There it is. I'm gonna use this guy. Nope, not that one. Boy. I'm gonna go start down by that power station. I'm gonna direct power to it. See if that water actually drains. I mean, we'll get power to it. It may not drain. If it does drain, it might not drain until we get to an objective for it. We may have to wait for that, but in the meantime, we'll just go ahead and get it done. You don't always have to just do the objectives. You can go over to the infrastructure and do those, and if you see power lines and stuff you want to connect, you can just connect them. That way when the objective comes up, it's already done and you don't have to worry about it. Just get it out of the way. I want to see something here. Whoops. Okay, it's gonna go there. Well, you know what? I could go up this road. It's not paved. I'm worried about me not being able to cut through here. And this water being really deep. I may have to go around. So here's what I'll do. I'll start here. I'll come across here. I'll dig along here. I'll have to fix it. I'll try to go here. If it doesn't work, I'll go that way. I don't know that it'll let me go over across this paving that I did. I've never tried it, but I'm almost there. It's right here. These trees out of the way. Might not even let me put it on the road. That road might be too hard. I mean, I'll try to stay off the road, but because I'll end up having to fix it later on. Because it kind of ruins it a little bit, but I'll try to stay along the edge. A little trick, it'll keep dropping down on your own as you move up, and it'll automatically disconnect the power for you if it's too hard. See? Okay, too far to the road. Well, we gotta go on that water anyways for the power line. But will it let me go on this road? I don't think so. Nope, I didn't think so. Hope this isn't too deep. So far, it doesn't seem like it. If I can just cross through here, that would be perfect. Because I know the water back, the first section you go through is really deep. I'm gonna go up this way. Whoa, well, okay, controller, what are you doing? Controller had a spasm, and this guy won't move. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna go along the road here and just cut around. I think this will work out better than I thought. Yeah, we're just going to take it right across here. That's another power line, and then we could just go straight to it. Okay, we got this. I guess we'll see if there's any breaks in the line. Just generally why I like to go from the actual power side that turns in blue to get to the red, because you can actually see if you miss, there's a power there, it'll turn red and won't be blue. We'll see the break right away. There's stumps in here. I'm gonna have to avoid them. I mean, this thing will pull stumps out of the ground. I guess I should have brought that big tree crusher thing through here and just got rid of all of this. Come on. This thing used to break stumps, but doesn't want to do it anymore. No, they must have patched that or something. I want to go this way. Yeah, I'm not going through those stumps. I guess I have no choice. That's fine, we'll make it work. We'll just keep pounding the rear of the thing down to get a connection. Is there a stump up there? Oh, there's two of them. They're gonna let me through, huh? Come on, we could do this. Okay, there's nothing there. I just looked. Will you please just get between those thumbs? Thank you. After a while it gets a little irritating, but my gosh, controller. Yeah, I'll turn this way then. This is going to be the most erratic power cable lane ever. What are you doing? Thank you. I think we're pretty much out of the stump area for the most part. I should have came and scouted that area out. I wanted to turn, it wouldn't turn. Boom. Oh, looks like we did something. Some request was complete, but I don't know, is this draining or no? I think it is because I can actually see dirt on the road. Yeah, it is dropping. My road used to kind of go under the water. Just check, whoa, just checking to see if that's draining there. That'd be cool if it is. But I don't know, maybe not. My road does look a little higher though. Oh, there's power over here. Oh, we just gotta get power to that power line. Is that the only thing that we need power to? No, hold on a second. Something happened here. So that got power. And all that got power. How did this not get power? That's weird. This is the road out of here. I have no idea. I think it's right up here. Yeah, there's a road there. Kind of want to go see why that thing didn't connect. That's the good one. This is the one that didn't connect. Okay, let's slow it down here. Shows blue. There's just something else we gotta do here. And we'll just jack it all the way through. Still red. Interesting. Maybe it's a bug. Anyways, we'll skip that for now. We'll move on to something else. Got a robe, pipes. They want us to get to the port. And another bridge that I had this turned, and is now back to the way it was. Well, let's just get the big crane. That's what we're gonna need. We'll get that big semi thing out of the way and we'll turn that bridge. We'll get to the port from there. But first, let's just check that one. Vehicles, where's my crane? There you are. See you back to the coastal base. This guy's gonna go this way. Yep, I'm gonna get rid of that. Remember, we started at 22%. We got a few things done, not a lot. I'm not expecting the percentage to go up very high. I said these maps have a lot of stuff to do on them. You can get like 10 things done and only get 2% done. So this shouldn't be too hard to handle. I say that, but we'll leave it there. Then we'll grab. Really? Okay, hold on a second, guys. I gotta do something real quick. This is getting a little. We'll do that. I might have to move closer. Nope. Alright, now we can get to the port a lot easier. We'll just take this guy there because we're already there. Otherwise, we'd have to go all the way around from our other base, across all that crappy roads that are over there. Oh, some sand pits here. That's nice. Tells me that we probably have to use them for something. I have a feeling the depot might be over here, but I have no idea. Oh, give me another one. Ow, it's hot. Sorry, I had food sitting here and didn't realize there was a couple more thrown on top. Alright, what's next? Oh, open more. Repair the pumping station. Oh, there's more to it. I kind of knew that. Okay. All four of those have to go over there. Well, at least our roads are technically pretty much good all the way over there for the most part. That shouldn't be too hard. Let's check that. It's an object right there. Two there. There's four of them. Where's the other one? Right there. Not that. Well, that's kind of big. Those aren't. There's a truck here now. Well, what is that for? Oh, we have to take it over there? Oh no, that's a concrete plant. Supply the concrete plant with sand and components. Oh, that's a train bridge. You could probably drive across that, to be honest with you. But it's not gonna make it going this way. Like, no chance. So I might just go take the really long way because the roads over there going the way that we went, like all the way over here. Man, there's a little bit of dirt here. We could pretty much. No, we can't because we have to fix this road. Well, we'll have to wait on that one then. What is that? Oh, interesting. Anyways, let's just stick with the pumping station. So that truck can stay there. When we get back in this guy, I want to pull this container down. The one that it says it needs. Apparently, yeah, that one. So let's drop this on the ground. What? Okay, let's shut this guy off. Let's go. We'll probably have concrete bridges if we get that truck over there. Let's go grab. There's a particular truck I want to try out. I know there's one that'll work. We don't need it because the roads are decent. Did the Wayfarer. Let's just go to the base really quick. Oh, let's see. I want to try to get them all in one shot. The Wayfarer might be the one to use, not that one, the other guy. Oh, those are Rusty Scout. Nope. Roadworks. That guy's got decent sized bed. So is that one. But no crane. No. See if we can get everything into this guy. I apologize if my voice sounds like it's a little bit further away. My mic's on the desk and I sit back in my chair. So it might sound a little bit echoey and a little off. I don't have a mic holder just yet to hold it, so that's all I got to work with for now. So until I can get a thing to hold it on my chair, so when I move around in my chair, it stays in one spot. This will just have to do. So anyways, I apologize for that, just in case it comes out a little weird. And this guy is tippier than the sand truck. Even though it's the exact same truck, Sabre nerfed the sand one so it wouldn't tip as much. That's easy, but didn't do it to this one. I always wanted to try something. I'm wondering, you just got to get that big Wayfarer over to the concrete plant, right? I'm wondering if I could just pick the whole truck up with a crane and carry it all the way over there with the crane hanging onto it. It doesn't say how you get it over there, it's just got to get it there. I wonder if that would work. I mean, it'd be the long way around, but... Okay, let's see. This guy's kind of big, but pretty dang huge, actually. Let's see if we can... I mean, it's technically for logs, but we might be able to get it in there better. I'm gonna try to go... Oh boy. Let it go. You know what? I got a better idea. I don't know why I'm using this crane. I will leave my stabilizers out. Use this crane, put it on there. Get out of that camera view. Yeah, let's get back to this guy. Strap it. And then we'll go pick up these guys over here. Well, I don't know if I'll be able to get it with this crane. That big box is in the way. Uh-oh. Don't look out now. I don't want you up there. You just stay there. We'll use this guy. Perfect, I'll leave it there. Two more. Okay, these are some really small guys. What are you doing? It's just turning all by itself. Stop. Nope. Let's go take this to the that pumping station. I'm gonna have to take the other crane over there, but we'll see. Just don't dump it. I'm not going the right way. Oh well, we didn't need that sign anyways. You know what? It might not fit across this bridge. I didn't think about that. I don't think this bridge is wide enough. That's what we'll see, but I don't think so. Oh, flipping barely. Nope. I knew it was gonna. That's why I don't like steel bridges. Because of the top. Hey, come on, crane controls, do what I want, please, thank you. I'm trying to turn it. Nope, wrong button. That was stupid. Trying to get it to where it'll. Let's see what happens. Yes, my luck. It'll still hit the roof though. Yeah, I guarantee it. So you can try that. Of course, you're I'm trying to keep the crane from hitting, but every time I release my anchor or it. Where are you going, man? That might be low enough. The hell? I didn't do that. Fuck out of here. You're annoying me. You're not playing my game, so you can stay there. All because of this stupid bridge. I'm getting rid of these bridges as soon as I open up the concrete plant. Well, that one I can't because I had to turn it. But the ones that I built are going away. Yeah, those two things cannot be that heavy. Man, the stream is behind like 30 seconds. Jeez. Well, that's the part you gotta suffer when you want 4K, because you can't have it on ultra low latency in 4K. YouTube won't let you. So the gap between the game and the stream has to suffer, because YouTube won't program it right without being a-holes about it. Well, the good news is have a crane to open that door, if I can get close enough to it. Yeah, this is where this guy goes. Oh yeah. Okay. And that's got to be where those two little things go. The box has to go there, I'm assuming. Yep, that's where those go. Okay. Makes sense. What are you doing, man? Stop being stupid. I'm moving the boom away from the building and it just kept pulling the truck. It's like, I'm not against the building anymore. And that's that. We'll go recover this back to that base because it's closer. And then I think we're gonna move it. No, we'll take it because the truck I was thinking about using doesn't have a crane on it. I'm gonna try to pick this thing up, but I'm gonna do it from the lengthwise of the truck, not on the sides. Since I noticed I was able to drop it that way. Try to eliminate having to take that big crane over there, even though it's really not that far away. Well, that worked marvelous, didn't it? Don't know why I couldn't have done something like that last time. Put all that stuff underneath. Whatever. Sometimes I just don't think about certain things. Now, if you don't fit, I'm gonna get mad. Saber, why in the hell did you put bridges like that in here? I mean, that's not gonna help. So here's what I'm gonna have to do. I don't know why it's not packing the cargo, but it doesn't matter. I don't need it packed. I'm just gonna work around that problem. I'm gonna drag it. I don't want to drag it like that. I want it to fall over the other way. Oh, come on. Don't get your jack straight. Things to get stuck under this bridge, watch. Come on, come on. Come on, do as I say. No. Yeah, thank you. This is low gear. Just gotta get out of this. I'm almost there. Finally. Better think outside the box on that one. Raise the top of that bridge up 6 feet, Saber. That makes no flipping sense for what you were trying to do there. Won't work the first, it won't work the second time. Yeah, see, now it's all stuck. You shit. That pissed me off. There you go. Oh, I didn't do it the first time. I don't care how it sits under this time. I'm not going under anything. Hey, Bobby Sanchez, thanks. Thanks for coming in and saying hi. I appreciate it. Appreciate it a lot. Yeah, almost there. Surprised this big old container sits in that little tiny little square. Hoping I grabbed the right thing. Because it was flashing like this is what it wanted, so. Yeah, it wants it in that little spot. Okay. See if we can make this corner without dumping the truck over. No, forward, please. Now let's see if this actually drains water. It'll be tricky getting this thing off. Just push it that way, maybe. Just drag it. Stop it. Nope, that didn't work. No, it didn't take it. Wait. No, I think it's got to be. Hold on. get this up and we'll turn it. Keeps picking the truck up. Come on, I don't know why this thing's gotta be so stubborn. There we go. We'll get in there. What are you doing? Get in there, please. Is it because it's upside down? That's not gonna work because it's upside down. It won't pick it up from the other side, so that makes no sense. It is in there. This game is getting stupider and stupider. Stupid pole, get out of my way. I'm trying to do something. What is wrong with this menu? It does at times. It does get frustrating when you put something where it's supposed to go and it doesn't take it. I don't know, it's. But you just gotta learn to live with it, I guess, and figure it out. I mean, there's a way to get it in there. I think it's because the box is upside down, but it won't let me flip it over, so. See if I can't flip it back over. Oh, dragging it with it, yeah. Trying to see if I can't just roll it over. I wonder if it's because it's upside down. But I don't know that it's gonna do it. Yeah, I would, but this this thing's a bit heavy for the truck, and it'll tip the truck over. I mean, the only thing I can do is maybe this. But I don't think that's going to work either because now it's stuck up there. Ta! That worked. Thank you, Bobby. I didn't think that was gonna work. I guess the little rafters on the truck kind of helped it from... No. That's what I want. Alright. I don't know if that was the problem or not. If it was, that's kind of dumb. See? Too heavy for the truck. I've never had anything in this game this complicated so far, so... But if I do it in the front of the truck, it won't tip because obviously it's got its... I'm just gonna push it in now. I'm hoping that was it. If that's not it, I don't know what's wrong with the game. Yep, that was it. Just now I know that they can't be upside down. That was just so stupid. Oh well, we got it. Pipes running again. No, I don't feel like doing pipes right now. Man, we got a lot of side objectives. Oh, is the water draining? Probably not. Should be working now. I thought that it would actually drain the water unless it's draining it somewhere else. Well, but you know what? It might not work yet because of all these pipes. You probably gotta fix these pipes for it to pull the water. Yeah. Because there's your pumping station. There's all the pipes you gotta fix for the pumping station. How far does it go? More pipes. Oh yeah, we're not done with the pumping station. Man, there is a lot to this objective. Okay, you too. Thanks for stopping in and chatting for a bit. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna get these two valves first, and then I'll fix the pipes. If I have time in this stream, I'm already running over 3 hours. Started with 22%. I'm curious as to how much we got. I doubt it moved 5%. I'd be shocked if it did. Where did it say those were at? I needed to get. Oh, they're over in the depot. Okay, no problem. Not enough momentum there yet. Auto, thank you. Good night too, Bobby. I'll see you around probably one of the streams that you're in, or maybe in one of mine again. Again, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. No, you turkey. Turn the you pile of junk. Oh, it is. Like a duck. No, hold on a second. Why am I even still using this truck? Well, thank you. Appreciate that. I want a different truck. I'm tired of driving that truck. Where's this at? Oh, you're at the sawmill. Well, hello there. We'll just use you. You're already over here. Well, that sucks. That's alright though. I'm sure you'll get it fixed. I wouldn't get too cheap of a one. You might have problems streaming. I can just cross here. There's one valve. Oh, okay. Well, hey, you got it back up. That works. All right, let's go take these to where we need to take them. Okay, I will. You too. I'll see you next time. Oh, what else are we doing here? Computer's got a little bit of hitching in it. I think it might be getting a little tired. It's been running all day. That's a valve. Where's the other valve? I wanted two valves. Oh, it's flashing over here. Those are pipes. I want. There's one. Oh, it is over by the concrete plant facility. It's way out there. Okay, well, we've got a bit of a drive on our hands. I'll mark that one. We'll put that valve in. Willing to bet you that's why they possibly put that ramp there. This is probably way too deep. Oh, no. Come on, you're in green. What do you do that for? That is a problem in this game. It'll be green and it won't. And it won't take it. Alright, next one is going to be... We'll just go the long route because I don't think it's going to make it through all that. All those pits. I mean, it's really not that long. It's just this section right here that we haven't made a road through yet. Needs to get fixed, then it'll be easier. Oh, ran out. Anyways, all the way down our new road. Really? I'm right there once you go away. I don't like the marker placements in this game. You literally have to like walk right on it for it to disappear. Oh yeah, this computer getting a little tired. That bridge is coming down as soon as I get concrete going. Or bigger wood bridges. Do I have bigger wood bridges? Nope. Don't know that I'll ever get them. This is that other road we gotta make. It's not as bad as the other one, but okay, I took that tree crusher from the Reclaim DLC and I drove through here and knocked down all these trees. I wasn't about to take the tree cutter and the mulcher and do it all by hand. I did it the first time and then the save got screwed up and I lost all of it, so went from 22% down to 6% somehow. Even though all the roads that I made were still there and everything was open and unlocked, it's just everything was red, like everything reset. So like I spent a good part of the early afternoon getting it back up to 22%. I don't know what I did to get it there, but I did what I needed to do to get it there so we can start off from where we left off. I don't know, 6 months ago, the last time I touched this DLC, because I moved on to the Reclaim when it came out, which is now finished. If you haven't seen that one, you can check that playlist out on the Reclaim expansion. Man, those little bridges are sketchy with small vehicles. This bridge is also coming down. I just made this one today, but it's the only decent one I had. I want to say there was only like 3 main roads we actually had to do on this map that were required, like this one. This one, that one we got to do, and I think there was one other one that's already completed. Yeah, there was one in the beginning of the map. You had to do one, I think. Maybe not. Wow, this came out pretty smooth. I don't mind saying so myself. I still got to come over and finish paving the sides of this, but I'll do it later. Yo, where does this guy gotta go? Right there. So we need to go. Oh, this is a bad stretch of road, maybe. I guess we somehow got to get a valve in there. It's on the back side. I don't know how you get there. I guess we'll figure it out when we get there. If we don't ever have to come out here again, I won't fix this. But if we come out here a lot, I will probably fix this area. I'm not sure. Especially this area. This looks really bad. Low gear. Oh, look, there's a dumped truck over here. Not static, it moves, so guess that's good in a way. And we'll move. Thank you. Hopefully we only have to come out here this one time and we're done. Let me try it here. It's up high enough, it might, I just don't want to drop it. I don't know if this is going to go far enough though. No, this ain't going to reach. You need a big crane for that. I'm not dragging the big crane out here. You can move that. Okay, let's try that. I just moved it. I can't grab it. Oh, there it is. I just want to move it. Won't tip my truck over. This looks a bit more doable than going off onto that, off on the ledge. Why are you going that way? I got you turning the other way, doofus. Damn, get over there, please. It looks more doable. That doesn't mean that it is. Come on. Get off. Thank you. Just gotta go green. Bingo! Heck yeah. I love it when a plan comes together. Alright. We got 4 pipes. There is one, two, that needs power. Three. And 4. Are there any more? Just in case there's another task or something. Why are you giving me a skull? Looks like all of them. Yep, that's all 4. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna end this stream here. It's been over 3 hours, 3.5 hours. It was a good stream. Let's see where we're at as far as progress goes. We started at 22%. I'm pretty sure we probably only got 25%. We didn't hit 30, so 29. Oh, it was close to 30, but I told you we weren't gonna hit 30. 22, yeah, it didn't go very far. But anyways, appreciate y'all for watching. Thank you for all the likes and comments. Go ahead and leave a comment, question, and criticism down in that comment box in the end of the video on the stream. And appreciate y'all for watching. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't done it already. It helps the channel out a lot. I appreciate every single one of you people, guys and gals. And with that being said, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.